it is true. I am going to be talking about the 3 agreements to make before sex. Are you interested?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to throw you a little bit because actually you only need 2 agreements to have sex. Guess what they are?
Consent?
Yes.
Yes.
Where and when. So that's easy enough. We can really talk anybody into that. So actually what I'm going to talk about is the difference between having sex and making love. So for me, the 3 agreements I'm going to share with you are about someone you want to make love with. Anyone interested in making love?
Yeah.
Have you felt a difference? Have you ever had sex with someone and then said, this isn't making love? I did. So that's what I'm going to share with you and expect you. So let's start with this. Here's the thing. Do you guys want to be in love, right? Anyone want to be in love, right? You know the interesting about being in love? You have to actually like the person. What? I know. I know, I'm sorry. I messed you up. You have to like the person. And how do you get to like somebody? It takes time. It takes time. So the first thing I would say to you before you even make any agreements for sex is take your time and get to know that person and see if you actually like them. Because the problem, once you have sex with somebody, your body decides that you actually like them. Have you ever had sex with somebody and then all of a sudden you think you like them even though you know they are totally wrong for you? Or close. The body doesn't care. The body has only 2 things the body wants to do: procreate and survive. Okay? So we can't totally trust the body, even though chemistry is important. We can't totally trust it. So what we need is what I would call a courtship phase, a period of time where you find out one simple thing. Well, actually 2 things. One, if you actually like the person or not. Because people actually, I deal with people don't actually fall out of love. They fall out of like. If you ask them, hey, do you still love your partner? They say, yeah, I love them. Do you like them? Well, actually, no. So like is really important. In some ways, it's more important than love because we're actually supposed to love everyone. We should accept everyone. Love is acceptance. We should accept everyone on the planet. But like is approval. It means that I like you for who you are. And it's blasphemy. So last week, what's intimacy? Intimacy, people say, oh, intimacy, look at me, look at me. No, it's I see you. You have to see somebody else. That's intimacy, when people start to see you. And it takes time. That takes time. Well, let's say you've taken your time, and you're with somebody, and you feel like, yeah, I want to have sex with this person. I feel comfortable with them. My body feels good. I feel good. What do you think is an agreement that you should make? Okay, I'll take it. Well, you got one? Okay, what is it?
Exclusivity.
What is it?
Exclusivity.
Okay, good. Because that's my first one. Because it's really important. So I would call it whether or not you want to be monogamous. Now, I'm no moralist. All I ask you is to both have the same agreement. We can agree that we're not going to be monogamous. Plenty of people do it nowadays. Right? You can have multiple partners. All I'm suggesting that you do is you both agree that we're going to both have multiple partners, or guess what? You can have them, I don't want them. I don't care what the agreement is. I just care that there's some sort of agreement that you guys are both comfortable with. So the first, as you said, is exclusivity. Do we want to be exclusive or not? And both are okay as long as you both agree to the same thing. Second one. It's called continuity. And this is very interesting because people are different. Some people could see you, continuity means how often am I going to see you? Now some people like to be together every day. And some people, once a week would be just enough for me, thank you. Have you ever dated someone like that? They just want to see you on the weekends because I'm busy during the week. And that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you both agree. It's all about agreement. I told you that last week. The only way you know you love yourself is agreements that you make with people. So if you both agree, hey, I just want to see you once a week, it's a deal. No problem. Oh, I want to see you twice a week. Oh, me too. And everything's subject to change. Okay, so you have to make your agreements, you make them, and then make them for 1 month. And then revisit your agreements. In your first year, like wait 6 months, and then revisit your agreements. Do you still want to be this way? Do you still want to do this agreement? You have to keep re-upping them as your relationships get along. As your relationships get longer, you can do it once a year. But we're always changing, we're always growing. But I would say to you this, the one thing I look for when I'm coaching somebody, usually women, is ask, do you feel that in your relationship you have momentum? Momentum is really important in life and in relationships. You gotta feel like it's going somewhere, like we're building, right? And that leads me to my third agreement. The third agreement is longevity. Longevity just means, what do you want to do? Do you want to build something together? And again, don't get me wrong. If we agree to a one-night stand, we're good. Longevity, one night, perfect. We're like on a shipboard, and we're going to be on the boat for a week. Good, 1 week, we agree. Right? But you both have to agree the same thing. You have to say, yeah, okay, I want to do the same thing. And you have to know, and this is the hardest thing for my clients. They get the first one, monogamy usually. Continuity is pretty easy. If a guy's, I'll just start from a guy. If a guy's having sex with you, pretty good idea he'll be coming back. So that part, not that hard. Okay, so continuity is not hard. But the last one that I will tell you that falters more people than anything else is people don't talk about longevity. They don't think it's going to be important. And especially if you want to have children, it is the most deal-breaking deal you can ever not talk about. But if you want them, you have to ask up front. And better if you get your deal up front. Because I'll tell you this, the deal you make up front is the deal you have for life. And if you do not require what you need up front, you're not getting it later. Don't get me wrong, even a clock's wrong twice. Elephants can paint a picture once. But most of the time, you will not get the deal. You have to, and here's the thing, why do people not ask? You have to love yourself more than the other person. If you do not love yourself, you will not ask for what you want because you don't think you deserve it. And I'm here to tell you, you are wrong. You freaking deserve it. You deserve it, and you have to own it. And if you don't own it, people will use it and abuse you. Not because they want to, but you didn't ask for it. You didn't ask. And that's really what it comes down to. You have to be, there's two things you really need to be known. You need to be heard by other people, and you need to be known. Those are the two things you need. And the only way to do that is to build a relationship over time, and a courtship over time. And find out if you like that person. And I will tell you this about sex. People who focus mainly on having sex rarely make love. Rarely. But people who focus on making love often have amazing sex. You can get that down. All I'm asking you for is make agreements with people. Just say, hey, I like you. I want to see if we can build something. Do you want to be monogamous with me? Do you want to be continuous? Do you want to see each other on a regular basis? And lastly, and probably most importantly, do you want to build something with me? If you can put those three agreements together, then the opportunity for you to have love is very much present, and I hope you share those and use them.